Hey YouTube, it's your girl Rachel, and I'm coming by with a really quick video to talk about my hair. Alright, so for the last couple of weeks, I have been wearing a bob, as you can tell. True, yes, I love my extensions. I love weave, curly, straight, long. I love it all, but I really think that I like this hairstyle the best. I'm getting to the point that I'm liking my hair at this length. And I might possibly grow out my own hair so I can start wearing my own hair. I chopped it off last summer and actually chopped it off in between that time again just to keep up the short hairstyle. But I'm really liking it like this. Now, moving on to quick weaves. This is a quick weave, of course. I've had bob sew-ins before and quick weaves. Now, I know a lot of people are totally against quick weaves, and that is fine because of fear of glue. You don't have to be completely afraid of glue. You don't have to be concerned about your edges being removed. All you have to be is patient when you take down your hair. Patient. Now, when I do my own quick weave, I don't use as much glue, so it's really simple for my quick weave to come off. Now, when you go to a salon, a lot of times they do some things to your hair. No hate or no shade on my stylist, but sometimes, and this can go with sew-ins, this can go whatever the heck you got going on with your hair, but they can do some things to the hair, to your hair, so it kind of forces you to go back to see them. Now, I've never been the person that does not pay attention to what my stylist is doing to my hair. So my suggestion is to eliminate some of those things. If you know you can't get back to your beautician to take down your hair, pay attention to what they're doing. No, you can't sit there and look in the mirror because usually they don't have you turn to the mirror. But if you know you're getting a quick weave and they decided to sew down the perimeter, remember that. Or if they decided to put a little bit more glue, remember that. Just, you gotta pay attention to what other people are doing to your hair because you can ultimately ruin your own hair. Then you'll be forced to wear something like this all the time. I know that my beautician, I go to him for whenever I feel like it. I mean, of course, I can do my own hair. One thing I can't really do is cutting hair so it looks, you know, professionally done. I can't do that. Never ever have I thought that I could do it because I can't, and I'm not really interested in learning how to do it either. But so when I go see him, he uses a lot more glue than I do because, again, your stylist, they do certain things so you can come back, or they do certain things to prolong the longevity for your hairstyle. Now, you can have sew-ins. The braids could be braided too tight. When they pull the thread back, they're pulling it and yanking your freaking brains out too tight because they want your sewing to last 6 months. I don't know about you, but I'm never rocking a sewing for 6 months. And if you have a decent enough relationship with the person that you're giving money to for a service, you should be able to tell them, I'm sorry, but this is too tight. You don't have to braid that much. You don't need to use as much thread. And it's respect back and forth. So the stylist that I go to, I've told them, you know, you don't have to use as much thread. You don't have to do, you know, additional loop-de-loops or this and that for my hairstyles because I like to change them up all the time. And I don't want tight, I don't want anything like that. And we work well together. So that is a plus. So that's some things that you totally need to do for yourself. Of course, you turn around, they whip you around, and you're looking fabulous and stuff. And you're like, oh, my hair is beautiful. But then 3 hours later, your neck's hurting because you refuse to turn your head because it hurts. And it's tight, and you looking like this. Your braids shouldn't be that tight. Or when you take out your hair, you're pulling out a patch and it's like, I'm bald, I got a bald spot. That should not happen. Those things shouldn't happen. If you go to a stylist that actually cares about you. Okay? So there are definitely people that are not trained, do not really care, know that you don't really care, because clearly you ain't saying nothing when they braiding your hair, basically using your freaking skin, braiding your hair, and blood start coming down on your forehead. All you care about is that final look. So to prevent all of that, you have to take care of your hair. When you want to have leave out like me, yeah, I've damaged my leave out. I might have flat ironed my hair a little bit too much or whatever. You definitely need a protectant. You need something. You need to do something to your hair, okay? You know, wearing a quick weave for 4 or 5 weeks is definitely not a good look, because there's no air getting to your scalp. Like, there's absolutely no air. I have a cap on the top of my head. It's basically glued on here. So wearing a quick weave for a long period of time is not a good look. So me, 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops, that's it. Period. Usually for just about any hairstyle that I do, because you definitely need to get to your scalp. Now, to take a quick weave off that has a whole bunch of glue, all you need is basic products. Now, I've shown a video previously on this product that if you use it as your base, it just dissolves in water and it'll come off. But if you go to someone that sews your quick weave around the perimeter down, you have to remember that that's what they did, because if you're trying to maneuver and get stuff off, it's sewed on. You can't get it off. You got to remember those things. Now, if you go to someone that likes to use a lot of glue, so the stuff is just stuck on your head, you can use basic stuff. Oil sheen, conditioner, just let it sit. Take some time, just let it sit. Eventually you just maneuver, maneuver, maneuver. Oil sheen and conditioner, argan oil, olive oil, and anybody's conditioner can get glue out of your hair. It will literally, it takes a lot more time and patience, but you can get it out of your hair. You can get a comb and just comb it out, lift it out, and it comes right off. It's messy. Yes, it's messy. It's a quick weave, but it's not a quick process to take it off. The easiest thing to do is be impatient and pull your hair out of your scalp. And we all know everyone's on edges, edges, edges. You want to keep and save your edges. And a sewing, single braids, the Senegalese twist, the box braids. When you start seeing little white stubby stubs, that's the root, and your hair has been pulled out from the root. Now, if you see that, if you go to somebody and they decide to put a braid right here because you have some hair, all you have to do is say, no, I'm sorry, please do not braid this piece of hair right here, because they will put a braid on there. And before you know it, you leave, you sit down in the car and put your seatbelt on, and the braid done fell out, and you see the white particles from the root of your hair. Please, please, my friends, don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. And if you feel like the braids are too tight, you are paying them money, okay? You are paying them. And at this point in life, I think everybody knows how Black women feel about their hair, okay? Yeah, I might put a wig on. I might put some braids in. I might put a sewing in. And I might wear a quick weave. But damn it, I still want my own hair that's up underneath here. Yes, I do wear it. But if you want, you know, I can go on and on and on. This done turned into a rambling rant. I guess because I done got irritated by the damn child. Anyway, you guys, I'm shiny as heck. I done came home from school and work. I still got to cook some freaking dinner. I'm not complaining because life is all the way good, all the way.